The winds of change are blowing all over North Carolina right now. There's a strong movement going on to remove old monuments, change names, or redesign buildings that reflect current attitudes about race and equality. And of course, those calls for change are controversial. Spectrum News reporter David Ivey taking us around the state on some effort to change things.
Saying now is Tar Heels is equivalent to Silent Sam. Remove that. What is a Tar Heel?
That's the question the Union Soldier campaign was asking in Raleigh Friday. Organizers calling for the nickname of the University of North Carolina to be changed from Tar Heels to Rams. They say the term Tar Heels began back during the Civil War in reference to the North Carolina Confederate soldiers.
And so we're just asking, what is a Tar Heel? And is that representative of the values and ideas of this great land that we live in, and in 2020 in particular?
In Fayetteville, workers began to paint the first part of the planned mural around the market house. Slave auctions happen here. That mural, approved by the city, when completed, will say, Black Lives Do Matter.
The council is supposedly doing something towards progress and towards making history known in a better sense. It's very hopeful that if it's happening here, it's just going to spread to more places eventually.
In Charlotte, a movement is underway to change the name of Zebulon B. Vance High School. Vance, a former North Carolina governor, also served in the Confederate Army. A petition started by Charlotte moms has hundreds of signatures. And in Winston-Salem, in October, the big annual fair is scheduled. That fair for years has been called the Dixie Classic. Now, the name has been changed to the Carolina Classic. All these calls to change names and remove monuments happening almost daily.
I'm happy it's happening, and I'm just hopeful for the future for sure.
David Ivey, Spectrum News.
The Silent Sam. Remove that.
There's also some historical evidence. The name Tar Heel actually was in vogue prior to the Civil War and came from the state's role in making tar used for shipbuilding.
For those of you thinking of taking matters